So one of the most memorable patients that I have from this internship, she was actually born mostly blind and mostly deaf.
Wow.
She was in her probably 30s at the time that I was with her on internship. And I actually saw a news story on the San Diego News a year or two after my internship there. Interventions we were doing were seated balance, starting to let go. Do you know what way you're falling? That was an intervention. Putting these crazy ski boot orthotics on her, getting her up to stand, trying to break through some of the tightness in her hips and ankles and get some closed chain activation, but we were holding on, for dear life to keep her standing. She supported with PT assistance, was able to start taking steps a year or two after I left my internship. So again, it's not something she was doing by herself, but it was emotional for me just to watch that as a news story. So imagine what the therapist there who had been working with her the whole time felt. And that just really shows, a lot of you guys talked about sports and ortho, and to me, the neuro population is the people who really, really, really need us, and where we really are making these super impacts in people's lives. I have one of my patients who had a stroke. Kind of the same thing. Since her stroke, she hasn't been able to take steps. I stand her up, we play human Jenga. I get her to balance as much as 60 seconds by herself before she gets tired. And we started doing this the other day. So she was only moving her feet an inch or two at a time, but we were able to take several steps. So again, the long term, that's the impact we can have. Go ahead and cross your legs for me. Yep, just like that. We're gonna lift up here. I'm gonna squeeze his legs tight, your arms. I'm gonna try and fit in between these big arms. We're gonna get nice and snug. 1, 2, 3. Oh.